guess you could call it a cow pie.
Yeah!
Hola gang, and welcome again to Old Nerd Reviews. I'm Tony, I'm your old nerd of the day. And I do try things so you don't have to. Today, I am trying something from Callender. I am trying a beef shepherd's pie. If you haven't already, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button, that red subscribe button, and then the little bell to get notified whenever I put out videos, and then punch that like button right in the freaking face. I'd appreciate it. As you know, I love Callender stuff, especially their chicken pot pies. One of my all-time favorite things. I get it in the multi-pack. You know, this, I think it comes in a 4, 6, and 8 or something along that lines. But I stock up on them. But this here is a newish item that just came out. They've got 2 varieties. I can't exactly remember what the other one was, but I've never had shepherd's pie at all, Callender or otherwise. So I thought it looked interesting, and I thought I'd obviously try it. So what is a shepherd's pie, you may ask? Let's find out. Put on the old guy goggles, and I got my phone here with Wikipedia pulled up. And it said a shepherd's pie is ground minced lamb, or a cottage pie is ground minced beef with a crust or topping of mashed potato. Okay, so really this by definition, at least by Wikipedia, would be considered a cottage pie rather than a shepherd's pie, because shepherd's pie makes sense. Lamb, shepherd. I mean, I guess you could call, if it's beef, I guess you could call it a cow pie, but that doesn't really sound right. This is a creation of the UK, our friends across the pond. So Richard Bale and all you other dudes over there. And it says the recipe has many variations, but the defining ingredients are minced red meat cooked in a gravy or sauce with onions and sometimes other vegetables, such as peas, celery, or carrots, and topped with a layer of mashed potato before it's baked. The pie is sometimes topped with grated cheese to create a layer of melted cheese on top. And this says it is a seasoned beef, carrots, and corn in a rich, savory gravy with a mashed potato topping. It is a frozen meal, so you'd find it in the frozen section. It says keep frozen, must be cooked thoroughly. And 19 grams of protein, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors. Warm, hearty, and delicious. Made with farm-grown vegetables, mashed potatoes made with real cream. This is an 11.5 ounce package, and there's 2 ways to cook this up. There's a microwave way and a conventional way. Well, I want the best results because I've never had shepherd's pie, or as this should be called, a cottage pie, and I just want the best results, so I'm doing it in the oven. The oven directions is you take it out, you take the film off, you put it on a cookie sheet, and then you cook it up at 375 for 60 minutes. So it is obviously going to take a longer, but good things come to those who wait. Okay, so I am going to take this into the kitchen, shove it in the oven, and 60 minutes later, or by the magic of editing, I'll be right back and we'll give it a shot. Okay, straight out of the oven and piping hot, let us review. This is a beef shepherd's pie, seasoned beef, carrots, and corn in a rich, savory gravy with a mashed potato topping. For the sake of the product's name, I'm gonna call it shepherd's pie. It's not legitimately a shepherd's pie, but I'm kind of beating a dead horse on that. By the way, there is no horse, so don't look for it. But everything looks nice. The mashed potatoes seem creamy, and you know, no lumps. Lumpy mashed potatoes are disgusting. A lot of beef in there, good amount of vegetables in there. The one thing that I wish it did have was the onions. Like it said, it's supposed to have onions according to Wikipedia. Onions, I just love onions. Onions go good in everything, except for my coffee. Don't put onions in my coffee, but everything else I will put onions on. There is my lunch, all steaming and everything, with a good amount of product. And, you know, stuff like this, mashed potatoes and all kinds of, this is like a comfort food. I don't know if you people over in the UK see this as a comfort food. I think over here we would see this as a comfort food. I would see it as a comfort food, kind of like along the lines of mac and cheese, you know, just something thick and rich and filling. This would probably do the trick. So let me go ahead and grab some mashed potatoes, the gravy, some corn, if I can. Try and get as much. I may have wanted to use a spoon. That may have been better. But anyway, there we go. Last look. Let's give it a shot. Let's do it again. And the groovy thing about doing it in the oven is it's got the mashed potato crust has got a crustiness to it, a crustiness to it. It kind of sounds like iCrusties, but it's not, around the edges, and that's always good stuff. Okay, take it by the numbers. The mashed potatoes are just how they looked. Nice and creamy, no lumps to it, good thickness to it. The carrots and the peas have a nice little crunch to it, so they're not like they're overdone, they're soggy like you'd find in a stew or a pot roast or anything like that. I hate that kind of stuff. Since I eat by texture, that's nice for me. A lot of beef in here, good amount of beef, a lot of beef. Let's stick with a lot of beef. And then the beef gravy on top. Good thickness also, nice flavor. Everything has a nice flavor. And then the crustiness around the edges just make it that much better. The damage on the Marie Callender beef shepherd's pie. I found this over at Fred Meyer, which is a Kroger store, for $3.99. I don't know if that's high or low for a shepherd's pie, a cottage pie type thing. So I really have nothing to compare it to since this is my first ever shepherd's pie. I don't know, you decide. On the Neurometer, I would give the Marie Callender beef shepherd's pie, I think I would give this a high I like it. I really am enjoying this. Everything is very nice in here. Everything works together. Nothing has turned me off in the least. The only thing, as I said, I wish this had in addition would be the onion, some onion, little bits of onion, grated onion, whatever, put in here, and then maybe even topped off with the cheese that they talked about. Would I recommend this? Yes, I would. Like I said, there's two varieties, and I can't remember for the life of me what the other one was that I saw. I think it had bacon in it. I'm sure you can find it on the Marie Callender website. But I've only seen two. I don't know if there's more. I don't know if there's one with lamb. I don't think the other one was lamb. This is very nice. I will be getting this again, and I'll go ahead and I'll pick up the other one too, see what that's like. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, you know what would go good with this? A biscuit, one of the cheese biscuits from Red Lobster. Oh, that would be wonderful. Either that or a Popeye's biscuit. That would be good too, but I think I'd prefer the Red Lobster one. A little bit more seasoning to that biscuit, and this would be wonderful. Have you had this? If you have, I want to know about it. So leave a comment down in the description and tell me what you thought. Let me know which one of the two you had and what you thought about it. And I also want to hear from you people over in the UK. Would this make a legitimate shepherd's pie. What are your shepherd's pie like? What's the difference? Is there any difference? Describe it to me. I would love to know, and I'm sure everybody else watching would love to know the differences, the flavors. Just fill us in. There you go, gang, another review in the bag. Thanks so much for watching. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You can find me on my social networks, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Old Nerd Reviews, straight across the board. Over on the website, oldnerdreviews.com. And on the new channel that is a non-food channel for geeks and nerds, where we do unboxings and demos and product reviews for non-food stuff. We're going to have a lot of fun over there. Old Nerd Reviews too. All those links are down below in the description. If you do all of that, you got to do all of it, then you too can become a part of the Old Nerd Crony Community. All right. You guys have a freaking awesome day, and I'll see you next video. Bye now.